Hello viewers, for today's video I have prepared and compiled 20 MCQs from the topic Disorders of White Blood Cells. So let's start. Question 1. According to WHO classification, all are B cell neoplasms except A. Hairy cell leukemia, B. Burkitt lymphoma, C. Marginal zone lymphoma, D. Anaplastic large cell lymphoma. The correct option is D. Anaplastic large cell lymphoma. Anaplastic large cell lymphoma is classified under peripheral T cell and NK cell neoplasms. Hairy cell leukemia, Burkitt lymphoma and marginal zone lymphoma are categorized as peripheral B cell neoplasms. Question 2. Factor associated with poor prognosis in ALL. A. Age less than 2 years. B. Hyperdiploidy. C. Translocation 1221. D. Low white cell count. The correct option is A. Age less than 2 years. Age younger than 2 years is associated with worse prognosis, largely because of strong association of infantile ALL with translocations involving the MLL gene. Question 3. In translocation 922 positive ALL, the BCR-ABL protein size is usually A. 210 kilodalton, B. 190 kilodalton, C. 240 kilodalton, D. 170 kilodalton. The correct option is B. 190 kilodalton. In B cell ALL, the BCR-ABL protein is usually 190 kilodalton in size and has stronger tyrosine kinase activity than the form of BCR-ABL that is found in chronic myeloid leukemia, in which a BCR-ABL protein of 210 kilodalton in size is usually seen. Question 4. Translocation 1418 involving IGH locus on chromosome 14 and BCL2 locus on chromosome 18 is seen in A. Mantle cell lymphoma, B. Burkitt lymphoma, C. Follicular lymphoma, D. Hairy cell leukemia. The correct option is C. Follicular lymphoma. Follicular lymphoma is strongly associated with chromosomal translocations involving BCL2. Its hallmark is 40-18 translocation that juxtaposes the IGH locus on chromosome 14 and the BCL2 locus on chromosome 18. The translocation 14-18 is seen in up to 90% of follicular lymphomas and leads to overexpression of BCL2. BCL2 antagonizes apoptosis and promotes the survival of follicular lymphoma cells. Question 5. Starry sky appearance is seen in A. Hairy cell leukemia, B. Burkitt lymphoma, C. Marginal zone lymphoma, D. Small lymphocytic lymphoma, chronic lymphocytic leukemia. The correct option is B. Burkitt lymphoma. The tumor exhibits a high mitotic index and contains numerous apoptotic cells, the nuclear remnants of which are phagocytosed by interspersed benign macrophages. These phagocytes have abundant clear cytoplasm, creating a characteristic starry sky pattern. Question 6. True about mantle cell lymphoma is A. Cyclin D1 positive, CD5 positive, CD23 negative, B. Cyclin D1 positive, CD5 positive, CD23 positive, C. Cyclin D1 negative, CD5 negative, CD23 negative, D. Cyclin D1 negative, CD5 positive, CD23 positive. The correct option is A. Cyclin D1 positive, CD5 positive, CD23 negative. Mantle cell lymphomas express high levels of cyclin D1, CD19 and CD20. This tumor is usually CD5 positive and CD23 negative, which help to distinguish it from CLL, SLL. Question 7. Which of the following is associated with MYC gene translocation? A. Mantle cell lymphoma, B. Maltoma, C. Anaplastic large cell lymphoma, D. Burkitt lymphoma. The correct option is D. Burkitt lymphoma. All forms of Burkitt lymphoma are associated with translocation of the MYC gene on chromosome 8 that lead to increased MYC protein levels. Question 8. Autoimmune hemolytic anemia is seen in A. ALL, B. CLL, C. AML, D. CML. The correct option is B. CLL. 10 to 15% of patients with CLL SLL develop hemolytic anemia or thrombocytopenia due to autoantibodies made by non-neoplastic B cells. Question 9. A 55 years old male taking treatment for CLL develops rapidly enlarging swellings in neck over last 1 month. Patient also complains of fever, weight loss and dragging sensation in left hypochondrium. All are true about the condition except A. Richter syndrome, B. Clonal evolution, C. Autoimmune hemolytic anemia, D. Transformation to diffuse large B-cell lymphoma. The correct option is C. Autoimmune hemolytic anemia. The tendency of CLL/SLL to transform to a more aggressive tumor impacts patient survival. Most commonly, this takes the form of a transformation to diffuse large B-cell lymphoma, so-called Richter syndrome, seen in 5 to 10% of patients. Richter syndrome is often heralded by the development of a rapidly enlarging mass within a lymph node or the spleen. It is often associated with acquisition of new abnormalities involving TP53 or MYC and is an ominous event, with most patients surviving less than 1 year. Question 10. Which of the following driver mutations in AML affect genes that maintain the epigenome? A. Translocation A21, B. Translocation 1517, C. TP53 gene mutation, D. IDH mutation. The correct option is D. IDH mutation. Mutation of genes that regulate or maintain the epigenome. Some of these mutations lead to abnormal DNA methylation patterns or involve members of the coenzyme family, proteins that regulate the three-dimensional organization of chromatin in the nucleus. Another group of mutations involving the enzymes IDH1 or IDH2, these are isocitrate dehydrogenase, result in the acquisition of new enzymatic activity that produces the oncometabolite 2-hydroxyglutarate. IDH inhibitors are effective in treating IDH mutated forms of AML. Question 11. Gingival infiltration is seen in A. ALL, B. AML, C. CML, D. NHL. The correct option is B. AML. AML with monocytic differentiation often infiltrate the skin, referred to as leukemia cutis, and the gingiva. This probably reflects the normal tendency of monocytes to extravasate into tissues. Question 12. All are seen in hairy cell leukemia except A. Massive splenomegaly, B. Pancytopenia, C. Lymphadenopathy, D. Atypical mycobacterial infections. The correct option is C. Lymphadenopathy. Clinical manifestations in hairy cell leukemia result largely from infiltration of the bone marrow, liver and spleen. Splenomegaly is often massive and it is the most common and sometimes the only abnormal physical finding. Hepatomegaly is less common and is not as marked, and lymphadenopathy is rare. Pancytopenia resulting from marrow involvement and sequestration of cells in the enlarged spleen is seen in more than half of the cases. About 1/3 patients present with infections. There is an increased incidence of atypical mycobacterial infections, possibly related to monocytopenia of uncertain origin, which is commonly seen in this disease. Question 13. The most common form of Hodgkin lymphoma is A. Nodular sclerosis, B. Lymphocyte rich, C. Lymphocyte depleted, D. Mixed cellularity. The correct option is A. Nodular sclerosis. Nodular sclerosis is the most common form of Hodgkin lymphoma, constituting 65 to 70% of cases. It is characterized by the presence of lacunar variant Reed-Sternberg cells and the deposition of collagen in bands that divide involved lymph nodes into circumscribed nodules. Question 14. Myelofibrosis is seen in A. AML with erythroid maturation, B. AML with inversion 16, C. AML with megakaryocytic maturation. D. AML with translocation 1517. The correct option is C. AML with megakaryocytic maturation. In some AMLs, blasts show megakaryocytic differentiation, which is often accompanied by marrow fibrosis caused by release of fibrogenic cytokines. This is the most common type of AML in Down syndrome. Question 15. Popcorn cells are seen in which subtype of Hodgkin lymphoma? A. Nodular sclerosis. B. Nodular lymphocyte predominant. C. Lymphocyte rich. D. Mixed cell variety. The correct option is B. Nodular lymphocyte predominant. It is uncommon non-classic variant of Hodgkin lymphoma and accounts for about 5% of cases. Classic Reed-Sternberg cells are usually difficult to find. Instead, this tumor contains so-called LNH variants with multi-lobe nuclei resembling the popcorn kernels. These are popcorn cells. And LNH is lymphohistiocytic variants. Eosinophils and plasma cells are usually scant or absent. Question 16. All rods are numerous in A. AML with translocation 1517. B. AML with inversion 16. C. AML with multilineage dysplasia. D. AML with translocation 821. The correct option is A. AML with translocation 1517. All rods are distinctive needle-like azurophilic granules that are particularly numerous in AML with the translocation 1517 or acute promyelocytic leukemia. Question 17. JAK2 mutation is strongly associated with A. CML, B. Mantle cell lymphoma, C. Polycythemia vera, D. Multiple myeloma. The correct option is C. Polycythemia vera. In polycythemia vera, the transformed progenitor cells have markedly decreased requirements for erythropoietin and other hematopoietic growth factors due to activating mutations in the tyrosine kinase JAK2. JAK2 participates in the JAK-STAT pathway, which lies downstream of multiple hematopoietic growth factor receptors, including the erythropoietin receptor. Because the pathway is constitutively active and red cell numbers are abnormally high, serum erythropoietin levels in polycythemia vera are low. Question 18. The proliferation and survival of myeloma cells is dependent on which of the following cytokines? A. Interleukin 1, B. Interleukin 2, C. Interleukin 5, D. Interleukin 6. The correct option is D. Interleukin 6. The proliferation and survival of myeloma cells are dependent on several cytokines, most notably interleukin 6, which is an important growth factor for plasma cells. It is produced by the tumor cells themselves and by resident marrow stromal cells. High serum levels of interleukin 6 are seen in patients with active disease and are associated with a poor prognosis. Question 19. Sézary cells show which type of nucleus? A. Ambroid, B. Epithelioid, C. Pleomorphic, D. Cerebriform. The correct option is D. Cerebriform. Mycosis fungoides and Sézary syndrome are different manifestations of a tumor of CD4 plus helper T cells that home to the skin. Histologically, the epidermis and upper dermis are infiltrated by neoplastic T cells, which often have cerebriform appearance due to marked infolding of the nuclear membrane. Question 20. Teardrop cells with leukoerythroblastosis is seen in A. Megaloblastic anemia, B. Iron deficiency anemia, C. Aplastic anemia, D. Primary myelofibrosis. The correct option is D. Primary myelofibrosis. Marrow distortion leads to premature release of nucleated erythroid and early granulocyte progenitors. This is referred to as leukoerythroblastosis. And also immature cells also enter the circulation from sites of extramedullary hematopoiesis. Teardrop-shaped red cells called dacryocytes are probably damaged during the birthing process in the fibrotic marrow and are often seen. Although characteristic of primary myelofibrosis, leukoerythroblastosis and teardrop red cells are seen in many infiltrated disorders of the marrow, including granulomatous diseases and metastatic tumors. I hope you find the video useful. For more such MCQs and video lectures, please subscribe my channel and do not forget to like and share my videos. Thanks for watching.